What up, my man in society? It is your host with the most, Shadow Look, back at you with another video. Make sure you guys like and are subscribed to the channel. It's absolutely free. That is how you help my channel get into the algorithm. I would highly appreciate if you go ahead and do that. It don't cost nothing. It's absolutely free. You know what I mean? Channel slowly but surely growing. You know what I mean? Gracias to everybody. Now, what I wanted to talk about today was actually a video that was requested by my primo. So shout out to my primo Proof. He did this shit on purpose too. Right? But I decided to talk about it here because this is more about a civilian, right? Even though it is street related, right? But it's more from a civilian's now standpoint, right? Like, what are my thoughts on the whole this person j-69, right? Or whatever with Lady Pinks and stuff like that, right? I don't know the drama between them. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know the facts, right? So I'm not here to talk about that bullshit, right? What I'm here to talk about, what he asked me is, what are my thoughts on the aftermath, right? On the way that the situation is now being handled, right? Where I guess it's j-69 called the cops, right? Apparently. So that's what I was told, right? And, people are saying, to don't get law enforcement involved, and that makes her look bad if she's getting law enforcement involved. But as far as I am aware, is that she's not street related. She's not from no neighborhood. She's not from no gang. Now, when you pretend to fake to be a part of the streets and you yap a lot, shit's gonna happen. You know what I mean? That's why I always say it's never good to pretend to be something you're not, and it's never good to try to entangle yourself with this life because there is consequences. This life is full of drama, bullshit. This life is not no fun and jewelry and women and parties in it. This shit is full of drama, bullshit, and chaos. And every dog has their day. Facts. Right? Because eventually your ticket's gonna come up, bro, and people are gonna see what you're made out of. That's how you weed the ones who, can hang out. Now, so she ended up, whatever happened to her. Now, for the people, to say that, for her not to call the cops and this is making her look bad, it's not making her look bad. She's a civilian. She's entitled to call law enforcement. When you attack civilians, that's what happens. That's the consequences of those actions, bro, that they're entitled to call law enforcement, right? Because they have no gang ties. They have no rules they should follow. They belong to no gang. Therefore, why should they follow any of these gang rules? Imagine if we were to force the world to follow gang rules. That's retarded, right? One thing I will say that we were told as youngsters by our older homies, right, was that there was this one time, right, where, some stuff was gonna happen, right, and one of the homies ended up bringing, some homie of his, right, and, the older homie, didn't appreciate it, right, because he was like, this person's not from our neighborhood, he shouldn't be here, you know what I mean, he has nothing to do with, whatever, like, anytime you go do anything, anytime you're gonna do anything or anything like that, you never take nobody or have people who are not a part of your gang or whatever around. You can't take somebody who's not gang from your neighborhood or gang related to go do a jale or witness, some kind of, shit going down, bro. Because 9 times out of 10, bro, then people are gonna tell, bro. They're gonna go to the cops, bro. And you can't be mad about that, because why are you bringing somebody who has no affiliation to what's happening right here along, bro, and expect them to now live by your code and live by your morals and stay solid and make sacrifices when they have no attachment to this life? You fucked up by bringing them along. You fucked up by doing shit in front of them. You fucked up by doing shit to them and expecting, no repercussions with law enforcement. You know what I mean? Because obviously, people are aware, what civilians do. That's why there are certain people out there who commit crimes who don't even leave witnesses. That's the reason why. I don't promote violence and stuff like that, but I'm saying that's the reason why these individuals, take the procedures and measurements that they do, right? So when individuals now be like, oh, don't call the cops, like, what you think was going to happen by you attacking somebody who's not shit related, by attacking a civilian? What did you think really was going to happen? And now you're expecting this person to now follow these rules and to abide by them. They don't have to. They're not a snitch. They have no gang tag. What barrio do they belong to? Yeah, they were portraying, they were pretending, let's just say, right, the music, right, they were faking the funk. All true, you know what I mean? You want to talk like you gangster, yo, we gonna really see, right? But at the same time, you guys understood that they weren't gang members, that they had no gang ties, that they weren't about that life. People were aware that this person was not about that life. So what did you really think was going to happen when you attacked them? They were going to be that person that you always knew they were, which is not about that life. And what happens when people that are not about that life get attacked, bro? That they're going to go running to the police, bro. You can't be mad at the person because you fucked up, right? Right? Because you don't know how to handle business. And you let something so stupid like this, now potentially risk your freedom. Right? Compared to it being somebody who's actually a part of a neighborhood and stuff like that, because you already know you can't even snitch on your enemies or nothing like that, right? So everyone has to live by a code, even though some individuals still choose to whatever. But you already understand that the chances of them actually telling is a lot slimmer than a civilian, right? So you can't expect to hold these people, to those same standards and morals that you live by, right? And then be mad when they don't. Don't do shit in front of people who are not gang related. Don't take people who are not gang related. Use your head, homie. You know what I mean? Those are the facts, bro. That's how I see it. Like, well, she's not fucking gang related, so I don't know what people are, over here crying about. Like, what did they think was gonna happen, bro? Like, yeah, fuck that. I always knew she wasn't about that life, man. Little scaredy ass, woo. They ain't even from no neighborhood and what they want. Now they're calling the cops and it's like, hey, don't get the cops involved. Hey, what's up with that? Like, that's not street shit. That's not gangster. Now, I remember you were saying that they weren't gangster. They have no gang time. Remember, they were fake and everything. You remember? But now you're trying to say that, no, you can't do that because remember, you're a gangster. You're a real gangster, so remember, you can't do that. Wait, so which one? Are they a real gangster? They're not a real gangster. Which one is it? I pick and choose when people want to label people gang members. Come on now. Don't be mad and try to blame others for your fuck-ups. Real talk. I'm just saying, Shadow, we out.